Yo, what up, people? It's your boy D coming back with another one. We're gonna be showing you guys how I was able to make 130% in just I would say about 2 hours, because this is the hour chart that we on right now, and you can see that the downtrend for this candle and this candle is about 2 hours. So yeah, man, let's get into it. I'm also, if my computer act right, so I'm gonna be showing you guys a couple of plays that I'm looking at as well. So which are already on my watch list, so that'll be easy. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into it. I don't want to hold y'all up for too long. Let's go down to the 5 minute chart because that's what I mainly trade. Oh, this actually spine. I actually traded QQQ. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's erase all these drones. All right. So the first thing we're looking at is how it opened. It took a big drop down. What I mean by a big drop is from the last price that it closed at. It closed at 664 and it dropped way down to 657. So you can see that it closed way down here. It hit some kind of, support, bounced off of it, raised up, went to demand, came back down. You would think, it would go higher, but it didn't make another high. But with this double bottom, no, I ain't mean to do that. But with this double bottom, you would think that it's most likely to go up. But if you look at volume, the volume is going down while the stock is going up, which makes a divergence. So that's how you could kind of get a clue of, that it's going down as well. And sometimes stocks like to rise while on low volume. So you just kind of have to watch that and see how it's moving. You got to wait for confirmation. And so wait for confirmation of, break of structure or, something that consists of it going lower, a pattern, anything. Which, dang, which we do have a double top right here that you could have pointed out before it happened. Let's make that resistance color orange. And yeah, you could have seen that double top and noticed that it was forming to go lower into this, supply right here. So yeah, that's just about it right there. And after this bear flag, I knew it had potential to go a little lower, but not too much lower, because being in the market so long, you start to see, like, after a bear flag, sometimes they like to reverse, like they like to do that one leg down, that one more leg down, then they like to turn around. As you can see, it done the same thing here, and it just went back to resistance of today, and that's what I just had charted out. It looks like we're gonna be in a head and shoulders. Let me try this off here right quick. And like y'all, if y'all seen my prior videos, go back and watch some of my prior videos, even some of my shorts. Even some of my shorts have these patterns in them, and you could recognize them easily just by time in the market, you know what I'm saying? So we can already consider it has this big gap that it wants to fill, because it came down to fill this gap. So we're only going to assume that it wants to fill this gap, but we're not going to take action until it, confirms that it wants to do that. You got to let the market tell you what it wants to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't control it. You let it tell you what it's going to do, because it tell you every time. You just got to be patient and willing enough to stay disciplined to only your setups, you know? So it could potentially go here. I'm going to do my first target about right here. Why is that not working? Come on. Yeah, I'm going to do my first target right here. Let's make that green. And my second target, it's about right here. Yeah, it's about right there. So it could either come to 661. Not saying it will come all the way there. Hell, it could come to right here. First, it has to break here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if it could break this, it's definitely confirmation. Get some water. But yeah, that's what I took today, and that's what I'm looking for tomorrow. As well as, let's check out the other players that I was looking into. Let's see how they move today. Let's first look at Bank of America. Yeah, I mean, everything's in the downtrend until it breaks this downtrend. You're not looking for anything. If it could break this downtrend, we could be Gucci. But you see, it might come up and hit it and go lower because it still got this down here that it maybe wants to feel before it does its thing. Because let me show y'all what I'm looking at, what all these lines are. It's actually in a good head and shoulders on the daily. This is what we like to see for sure. Hit it down to this box, so it might come to the bottom of this box before it wants to take off, depending on how the market moves. I feel like if the market moves, if that head and shoulders goes on QQQ and SPY moves well, then yeah, it could take off. But I'm gonna wait and see. And then HPE, where is that at? HPE. Oh yeah, it's still in a good little bull flag as well. But thing about this is it's at all time highs as well, just like SPY and QQQ and everything else. So, and it's oversold. We're coming out of being oversold. So I mean, yeah, you gotta see what it does tomorrow, man. PFE. See, it's still in that good bull flag as well. It could move a little bit. Let's check this out. What this got going? This look too choppy. Last couple of days. I don't know. Should keep freezing. Yeah, it's on this trend line. I gotta see how I react to it. And then let's check this last one. Yeah, it's in this good head and shoulders as well. It's always gonna be perpendicular to it. Yeah, this looks real good. I can't lie. So I definitely could come here to these highs. You'll want to pull the trigger if it gets above here, though. Especially here. Let's say here. 1.250. Then just make this your target. See, I already got shit. That's right there. We popping up later, hell. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. So yeah, y'all tune in, drop a like, drop a comment. Appreciate y'all for watching. Until the next time, guys. Go. Peace. Be breezy.